They're gonna blow it up.
The cancellation of the time tunnel after just one season can be traced to several key factors that ultimately led to its demise. Despite its intriguing premise centered around Project Tick-Tock, a secret government initiative to create a time machine, the show struggled with ratings. Viewers found the concept captivating, but the execution often fell short. Critics pointed out that the storytelling lacked depth, and the characters were not fully developed, which made it difficult for audiences to connect with them. Additionally, the competition from other popular shows at the time played a significant role. The late 1960s television landscape was crowded with strong contenders, and the time tunnel faced challenges in capturing a consistent audience. The production costs were also a concern. The elaborate sets and special effects required significant investment, which put pressure on the network to deliver higher ratings to justify the expenses. Moreover, network executives were looking for shows that could sustain long-term viewership and generate merchandise opportunities. The time tunnel, while imaginative, did not align with these goals. As a result, the combination of lukewarm ratings, stiff competition, and financial considerations ultimately led to the show's cancellation, leaving fans to wonder what could have been if it had been given more time to develop.
I will make my way to your fort. Go now.
The show features James Darren and Robert Colbert as Dr. Anthony Newman and Dr. Douglas Phillips, two scientists who embark on thrilling adventures through time. Doug and Tony are part of a secret government project called the Time Tunnel, which allows them to travel to significant historical events. Each episode presents them with new challenges as they find themselves in the midst of famous moments in history. For instance, they experience the tragic sinking of the Titanic, where they must navigate the chaos and help others while trying to find a way back to their own time. Another notable event they visit is the Battle of the Alamo, where they witness the bravery and struggles of those involved in this pivotal moment in American history. Throughout their journeys, Doug and Tony often face moral dilemmas and the consequences of their actions in the past. Their friendship and teamwork are central to the series as they rely on each other to overcome obstacles and return safely to their own time. The blend of science fiction and historical drama captivates viewers, making each episode a unique exploration of time and human experience. The series not only entertains, but also sparks interest in history, as audiences see how past events shape the present. The dynamic between the characters and the historical settings creates a rich tapestry of storytelling that resonates with viewers. The Time Tunnel remains a memorable part of television history, showcasing the excitement of time travel and the importance of understanding our past. Deep within the Arizona desert lies Project Tick-Tock, a vast underground complex that stretches an astonishing 800 floors deep. This immense facility is home to over 12,000 dedicated personnel, all working tirelessly on groundbreaking research and experiments. At the heart of this ambitious project are two brilliant specialists, Dr. Raymond Swain, an expert in electronics, and Dr. Anne McGregor, an accomplished electrobiologist. Together, they play crucial roles in the development of time travel technology, pushing the boundaries of science, and exploring the possibilities of traversing through time. The complex is filled with advanced machinery and cutting-edge technology, creating an atmosphere of excitement and intrigue. As they navigate the challenges of their work, Dr. Swain and Dr. McGregor face not only scientific hurdles, but also the ethical implications of their discoveries. Their collaboration is vital to the success of Project Tick-Tock, as they strive to unlock the secrets of time itself, embarking on a journey that could change the course of history. The stakes are high, and the future of time travel hangs in the balance as they delve deeper into the unknown.
Possible to get a time lock on Doug and Tony, if they're with other persons we can fix in time historically.
Our historical...
Set in the year 1968, the series The Time Tunnel unfolds a gripping narrative that captures the imagination of its viewers. The story revolves around a secret government project aimed at achieving time travel. Senator Leroy Clark plays a crucial role, as he demands a successful demonstration of this groundbreaking technology to secure continued funding for the project. The pressure mounts as the project team races against time to meet the senator's expectations. In a bold move, Tony Newman, one of the lead scientists, defies orders and decides to send himself into the time tunnel. His impulsive decision leads to unforeseen consequences when his colleague Doug Phillips follows him into the unknown. This act of defiance sets off a chain of events that leaves both men lost in time, navigating through various historical periods. The main conflict arises from their struggle to return home while facing the dangers and challenges of different eras. Each episode presents new adventures and obstacles as Tony and Doug must find a way back to their own time while dealing with the implications of their time travel. The tension between the need for success and the risks of their actions creates a compelling narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Episodes 2 through 23 of The Time Tunnel begin with a narration that sets the stage for the scientists who find themselves lost in a maze of past and future ages. This narrative device helps to immerse viewers in the show's central theme of time travel and the uncertainty that comes with it. The production utilized a mix of sets, stock footage, and props sourced from 20th Century Fox's extensive library of period dramas, which added authenticity and visual richness to the episodes. The show's creators aimed to create a believable time travel experience, and the use of existing materials helped to achieve this goal while keeping production costs manageable. For the pilot episode, a large control room set was constructed, featuring an impressive long time tunnel that served as the main visual element of the series. This set was designed to convey the complexity and excitement of time travel, with various screens and controls that the scientists used to navigate through different eras. However, as the series progressed, the control room set was relocated to a smaller soundstage. This change likely reflected practical considerations in production, allowing for more efficient filming while still maintaining the show's distinctive look and feel. The combination of innovative set design and clever use of existing resources contributed to the unique atmosphere of the time tunnel, making it a memorable part of 1960s television.
Your spear. Drop it to the ground.
After you put away your sword.
Irwin Allen's productions, including the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, often featured historical inaccuracies that caught the attention of viewers. One notable example is the misnaming of Captain Edward Smith as the captain of the Titanic, which was a significant error given the ship's tragic history. Such inaccuracies were not uncommon in the series, as the show took creative liberties with historical events and figures to enhance its storytelling. Each episode of The Time Tunnel concluded with a teaser for the next installment, which sometimes bore little relation to the upcoming episode's plot. This approach kept audiences intrigued and eager to see what would happen next, even if the connections between episodes were tenuous at best. The series' blend of science fiction and historical drama created a unique viewing experience, but the frequent historical missteps often left viewers questioning the accuracy of the events portrayed. Despite these flaws, the show's imaginative premise and engaging storytelling captivated audiences, making it a memorable part of television history.
We hit the surface. Wearing a spacesuit is the only possibility of survival.
There are only 4 suits.
Episodes often involved the capture, detention, escape, and recapture of Doug and Tony, the main characters who traveled through time. This repetitive plot structure created a familiar rhythm that kept viewers engaged, while allowing for various historical settings and events to unfold. The show's narrative often placed Doug and Tony in precarious situations, where they had to navigate challenges in different time periods, leading to thrilling escapes and dramatic rescues. Most location shooting occurred around Southern California, which provided a consistent arid landscape that stood in for various historical settings. This choice of filming location contributed to the show's visual continuity, making it easier for audiences to immerse themselves in the time-traveling adventures. Many history teachers use the show to stimulate interest in history among students. The engaging plots and vivid portrayals of historical events spark curiosity and encourage discussions in classrooms, making history more relatable and exciting for young learners. The series became a tool for educators, blending entertainment with education in a way that resonated with students.
Very heyday of magic, and you, sir, do not believe. Very well. I shall...
The theme music for The Time Tunnel was composed by John Williams, who was known as Johnny Williams at the time. His work on the series helped set the tone for the adventurous and imaginative nature of the show. The music played a significant role in drawing viewers into the story, enhancing the excitement of time travel and the various historical settings the characters explored. The series itself was groundbreaking in many ways, particularly in its production costs. It was the most expensive television show produced at that time, utilizing 2 large sound stages to create its elaborate sets and special effects. This high level of investment reflected the ambition of the creators to deliver a visually stunning experience. Despite achieving good ratings and receiving critical acclaim for its innovative storytelling and production quality, the show faced challenges due to its substantial budget. Ultimately, the financial demands led to its cancellation, leaving fans disappointed. The combination of Williams' memorable theme and the show's ambitious production made The Time Tunnel a unique entry in the landscape of 1960s television.
Drugs.
It'd be like a furnace on this desert.
Well, maybe we can get to the mountains.
Despite its success, an executive made the decision to replace The Time Tunnel with The Legend of Custer. This choice surprised many fans, as The Time Tunnel had garnered a loyal following. The show aired on Friday nights, a time slot known to be challenging for attracting young viewers. Many families were busy with weekend activities, making it difficult for the show to reach its full potential audience. The Legend of Custer, which took over the time slot, struggled to capture the same level of interest. It only lasted 17 episodes before being canceled, highlighting the difficulties of competing in a tough television landscape. The decision to replace a popular series with a new one that did not resonate with viewers raised questions about the judgment of network executives. Fans of The Time Tunnel were left disappointed, as they had enjoyed the adventures through time and the unique storytelling that the show offered. The quick demise of The Legend of Custer served as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of television programming and audience preferences.
26. How long do we have?
We're better off than I thought.
Irwin Allen was a prominent name in television, known for creating several successful series that captured the imagination of audiences. Among his notable works were Lost in Space and Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, both of which showcased his flair for science fiction and adventure. His ability to blend thrilling narratives with imaginative concepts made him a key figure in the television landscape of the 1960s. The Time Tunnel, which aired in 1966, was another ambitious project that reflected his vision. The show followed 2 scientists, Doug and Tony, who became trapped in a time travel experiment, leading them to various historical events. If the series had been renewed for a second season, it was planned that Doug and Tony would embark on missions to fix historical wrongs, a concept reminiscent of the later series Quantum Leap. This idea of correcting past mistakes would have added depth to the characters and provided rich storytelling opportunities, allowing viewers to engage with history in a unique way. Allen's innovative approach to television storytelling left a lasting impact, and his projects continue to be remembered for their creativity and adventurous spirit.
All I can remember is running and running. You must have been outside the door.
Despite its brief run, the 1966 television series The Time Tunnel has developed a passionate cult following. Fans of the show appreciate its unique blend of science fiction and adventure, which allowed viewers to explore different historical periods through time travel. The series featured 2 main characters, Doug Phillips and Tony Newman, who worked at a secret government project called The Time Tunnel. Each episode took them to a different moment in history, where they faced various challenges and adventures. The show's imaginative premise and special effects, though limited by the standards of the time, captured the hearts of many. Viewers were drawn to the idea of time travel and the possibilities it presented. The series was known for its engaging storylines, which often included historical figures and events, making it both entertaining and educational. Even after its cancellation, The Time Tunnel continued to resonate with audiences. Fans have kept the spirit of the show alive through conventions, fan clubs, and online communities. They celebrate the series' creativity and its influence on later science fiction works. The show's legacy endures, proving that even short-lived programs can leave a lasting impact on popular culture.
Kind to listen to a few personal messages. The fox is angry.
The Time Tunnel, a 1966 television series created by Irwin Allen, has garnered a mix of admiration and critique over the years, reflecting its unique place in the landscape of science fiction television. On one hand, fans celebrate the show as a brilliant and entertaining venture, showcasing Allen's knack for recycling ideas and elements from his previous works. The series features a cast of characters who, despite their lack of depth, manage to engage viewers with their resourcefulness and charm. Notably, the performances of actors like Del Monroe and Lee Merriweather are highlighted, with Monroe's portrayal of a silver-suited alien and Merryweather's glamorous presence leaving a lasting impression. The show's premise, which involves time travel and historical adventures, is seen as a precursor to later series such as Quantum Leap and Sliders. This influence is acknowledged by viewers who appreciate the imaginative scenarios and the energetic pace of the episodes. The historical context presented in the show offers a glimpse into the mid-60s perspective on various events, making it an interesting artifact of its time. For those seeking a light-hearted escape, the time tunnel serves as an enjoyable distraction, perfect for moments of relaxation or even during periods of convalescence. However, not all reviews are as favorable. Critics point out that the series often prioritizes action over character development, leading to a lack of memorable dialogue and emotional resonance. The characters, while engaging in their adventures, are described as somewhat one-dimensional, which detracts from the overall impact of the narrative. This focus on energetic plot progression can leave viewers feeling that the events lack significance, making the show more suitable for casual viewing rather than deep engagement. In summary, The Time Tunnel stands as a fascinating blend of entertainment and historical exploration, marked by Irwin Allen's distinctive style. While it captivates some with its energetic storytelling and nostalgic charm, others find it lacking in character depth and meaningful dialogue. This duality in reception reflects the show's unique position in the evolution of science fiction television, appealing to a diverse audience with varying expectations. Ultimately, whether one views it as a fun romp through time or a missed opportunity for deeper storytelling, The Time Tunnel remains a notable entry in the genre's history.
Try to get back to Doug and Tony.
We'll try for a time lock.
As we close the chapter on the thrilling adventures of The Time Tunnel, a new journey awaits just beyond the horizon. What became of the talented cast who brought this groundbreaking series to life? Their stories are as captivating as the time-traveling escapades they portrayed. From the daring exploits of Dr. Doug Phillips to the brilliant mind of Dr. Anthony Newman, the actors faced their own twists and turns after the show ended. Some found success in other iconic roles, while others took unexpected paths that led them far from the spotlight. Join us as we delve into the lives of these remarkable individuals, uncovering the challenges they faced and the triumphs they achieved. Discover how the legacy of the Time Tunnel shaped their careers and personal lives, revealing the human stories behind the characters we loved. Stay tuned as the adventure continues in ways you never expected.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome.
Carroll O'Connor portrayed Colonel Phil Southall in the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, a role that showcased his ability to blend authority with vulnerability. Southall was a military man caught in the chaos of time travel, often grappling with the consequences of his decisions. O'Connor's performance added depth to the character, making him a memorable figure in a show that explored the unknown. After The Time Tunnel, O'Connor's career took a significant turn when he starred in All in the Family, where he played the iconic Archie Bunker. This role brought him fame, but also controversy, as it tackled sensitive social issues. O'Connor faced personal hardships, including the tragic death of his son, Hugh, from a drug overdose in 1995. This loss deeply affected him, leading to a public struggle with grief. O'Connor also battled health issues, including diabetes, which led to complications, and ultimately his passing in 2001. His legacy remains complex, marked by both his groundbreaking roles and the shadows of personal tragedy. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his success, faced profound challenges in his life.
How far to the cavalry camp?
Well, I'm not sure, but we go south, that way.
Michael Pate portrayed Captain Hotchkiss in the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, a role that showcased his ability to blend authority with a sense of urgency. Hotchkiss was a military man, often caught between the chaos of time travel and the need to maintain order. Pate's performance added depth to the character, making him a memorable figure in the series. After The Time Tunnel, Pate's career continued with various roles in film and television, including appearances in classic shows like Bonanza and The Wild Wild West. However, his life was not without challenges. Pate faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his career and relationships. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to a period of isolation. In his later years, Pate moved to Australia, where he found some peace away from the Hollywood spotlight. The last known information about him indicates he passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and turmoil.
It warns of the same explosive situation. It also orders me to take nothing but defensive measures.
John Crawford portrayed the character of Henderson in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel. His role was marked by a sense of urgency and tension as he navigated the complexities of time travel alongside his fellow characters. Crawford's performance brought depth to Henderson, a man caught in extraordinary circumstances, reflecting the fears and hopes of humanity in the face of the unknown. After The Time Tunnel, Crawford's career continued, but it was not without its challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected both his professional and personal life. Despite these difficulties, he managed to secure roles in various films and television shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s. However, his career never regained the momentum it had during his earlier years. Crawford's life was also marked by scandal. He was involved in a highly publicized divorce that drew media attention, further complicating his already tumultuous existence. As the years passed, he became more reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life away from Hollywood, with little contact with the industry that once celebrated him. His legacy remains a mix of talent and tragedy, a reminder of the complexities of fame.
Nero will kill all men who defend Galba!
Lyle Betcher portrayed Major Hoffman in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel, a character marked by a blend of authority and skepticism. His role involved navigating the complexities of time travel, often questioning the implications of their journeys. Betcher's performance brought a sense of gravity to the series, reflecting the moral dilemmas faced by those who tamper with time. After The Time Tunnel, Betcher's career continued with various roles in film and television, but he faced challenges that overshadowed his professional life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a villain due to his intense screen presence. Personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which took a toll on his mental health. Betcher also faced financial difficulties, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. In his later years, he became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him indicates he lived a quiet life until his passing in 2003. His legacy remains, marked by a career that reflected both his talent and the darker aspects of fame.
Reverse. No!
James Darren portrayed Dr. Tony Newman in the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, a character marked by a blend of intelligence and vulnerability. As a scientist thrust into unpredictable time travel, Newman faced moral dilemmas and the weight of responsibility for his actions across different eras. This role showcased Darren's ability to convey both determination and fear, capturing the essence of a man caught between the past and future. After The Time Tunnel, Darren's career took various turns. He continued to act in television and film but faced challenges in maintaining his early success. Personal hardships included struggles with typecasting and the pressures of fame. In the 1970s, he experienced a significant setback when his marriage to actress and model Anne McGowan ended in divorce, leading to a period of introspection and reevaluation of his life choices. Darren also faced financial difficulties, which led him to explore music, releasing several albums that found moderate success. His life was not without scandal. He was involved in a publicized legal battle over a contract dispute that tarnished his reputation for a time. Despite these challenges, he remained resilient, eventually finding stability in his later years. As of the latest information, James Darren continues to be active in the entertainment industry, making appearances at conventions and engaging with fans. His legacy as a versatile actor and musician endures, reflecting a life filled with both triumphs and trials.
Too many lives are involved. We'll abandon the complex in 2 hours.
John Doucette's portrayal of Ulysses in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel was a significant moment in his career. His character, a blend of heroism and vulnerability, captured the audience's imagination as he navigated the complexities of time travel. Doucette's performance brought depth to Ulysses, showcasing a man caught between the past and the future, embodying both strength and uncertainty. After The Time Tunnel, Doucette continued to work steadily in film and television, often cast in roles that highlighted his rugged demeanor. He appeared in notable films such as The Green Berets and The Wild Bunch, but his career was not without challenges. Doucette faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his professional life. His battles with addiction led to a decline in roles and strained relationships within the industry. In his later years, Doucette found solace in his family, but the shadows of his past lingered. He passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, left an indelible mark on the world of television and film. James T. Callahan portrayed Navy Ensign Beard in the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, a role that showcased his ability to embody a character caught in extraordinary circumstances. Beard was a steadfast figure, often navigating the chaos of time travel with a sense of duty and bravery. Callahan's performance added depth to the ensemble, making the character memorable despite the show's short run. After The Time Tunnel, Callahan's career continued with various television appearances, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a supporting actor. Personal hardships marked his life, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which left him grappling with emotional turmoil. In the late 1970s, he faced financial difficulties that led to a period of obscurity. Notably, Callahan was involved in a scandal in the early 1980s when he was accused of misconduct during a production. This incident tarnished his reputation and limited his opportunities in Hollywood. The last known information about him suggests he retreated from the public eye, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. His legacy remains tied to his role in The Time Tunnel, a reminder of a time when he captivated audiences with his talent.
At the same time, everybody, back to your posts. It's our only hope.
Lee Meriwether portrayed Dr. Anne McGregor in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel, a role that showcased her intelligence and strength as a scientist navigating the complexities of time travel. Her character was pivotal, often serving as the voice of reason amid chaos. Meriwether's performance brought depth to the series, making Dr. McGregor a memorable figure in science fiction television. After The Time Tunnel, Meriwether's career continued to flourish. She appeared in various television shows and films, including a notable role as Catwoman in the 1966 film Batman. However, her life was not without challenges. Meriwether faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her first husband, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the pursuit of fame often led to intense scrutiny and personal struggles. In her later years, Meriwether remained active in the entertainment industry, participating in conventions and engaging with fans. As of the latest updates, she continues to live a private life, reflecting on her storied career while maintaining a low profile. Her journey through the highs and lows of fame remains a testament to her resilience and talent.
He's the one who was captured from your camp. He is on the rack in the dungeon.
Michael Rennie portrayed Captain Malcolm Smith in the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, a role that showcased his ability to blend authority with vulnerability. As Smith, he navigated the complexities of time travel, often facing moral dilemmas and the weight of responsibility. This character allowed Rennie to explore themes of sacrifice and the unknown, reflecting his own life challenges. After The Time Tunnel, Rennie's career saw a decline. He struggled with typecasting, often remembered for his earlier roles in science fiction and fantasy. Personal hardships followed, including battles with depression and the pressures of fame. In the late 1970s, he faced financial difficulties, leading to a series of lesser-known roles that failed to revive his career. Rennie's life was marked by a mysterious aura, with whispers of scandals and tumultuous relationships. He was married 3 times, and his second marriage to actress Patricia Medina ended amid rumors of infidelity. His later years were spent in relative obscurity, with little public information available. He passed away in 1971, leaving behind a legacy that remains enigmatic. The last known details of his life are scarce, adding to the intrigue surrounding his story.
Nanosecond. No, you're off again.
Ross Elliott portrayed Dr. Brandon in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel, a role that showcased his ability to blend intelligence with a sense of urgency. Dr. Brandon was a pivotal character, often caught in the chaos of time travel, facing moral dilemmas and the unknown. Elliott's performance brought depth to the character, making him a memorable part of the series. After The Time Tunnel, Elliott's career took a turn. He faced challenges in securing leading roles, often relegated to guest appearances in various television shows. His personal life was marked by struggles, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Elliot battled with alcoholism, which affected both his career and personal relationships. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in the industry, appearing in films and television until the late 1970s. In his later years, Elliot became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life, away from the glitz of Hollywood. His legacy remains tied to his role as Dr. Brandon, a character that still resonates with fans of classic television.
Bother to hang around here.
Didn't appear to be any purpose in going anywhere.
Nehemiah Persoff portrayed Professor Anton Baraki in the 1966 series The Time Tunnel, a character marked by a blend of intellect and vulnerability. Baraki, a scientist entangled in the mysteries of time travel, often faced moral dilemmas and the weight of his decisions. Persoff's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing a man grappling with the consequences of his scientific pursuits. After the show ended, Persoff's career continued to flourish, with notable appearances in films like Some Like It Hot, and television series such as The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the struggle to maintain a stable family life while navigating the unpredictable nature of Hollywood. In the late 1970s, he experienced a significant scandal when he was involved in a controversial production that faced backlash for its themes. Despite these trials, Persoff remained resilient, often reflecting on the darker aspects of fame and the toll it took on his personal relationships. As of the latest information, Nehemiah Persoff is living a quiet life, having largely stepped away from the public eye. His legacy in film and television endures, marked by a career that spanned decades and a life filled with both triumphs and tribulations.
The punishment would be terrible.
Let's hear what he has to say, Tony. What are you getting out of all?
Perry Lopez portrayed Dr. Charles Whitebird in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel, a character marked by intelligence and a deep sense of responsibility. Whitebird often found himself torn between the scientific possibilities of time travel and the moral implications of altering history. Lopez's performance brought a unique depth to the role, showcasing the character's internal struggles and the weight of his decisions. After The Time Tunnel, Lopez's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a character actor in supporting roles. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which took a toll on his mental health. Lopez also faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of obscurity in the late 1970s. In the years that followed, he made sporadic appearances in smaller productions, but his life remained largely out of the public eye. The last known information about Perry Lopez suggests he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, reflecting on his past experiences and the complexities of his career.
One of them still here. Take a look around.
Robert Duvall portrayed Raoul Nyman in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel, a character marked by intrigue and complexity. Nyman, a scientist entangled in the show's time-traveling narrative, showcased Duvall's ability to embody characters with depth and moral ambiguity. This role was a stepping stone in Duvall's career, which would later flourish with iconic performances in films like The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. After The Time Tunnel, Duvall faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. His marriage to actress Barbara Benjamin ended in divorce, a painful chapter that left him grappling with loneliness. Duvall also faced criticism for his outspoken nature, which sometimes led to conflicts within Hollywood circles. Despite these hardships, he continued to work, earning accolades for his performances while navigating the darker aspects of his life. In recent years, Duvall has remained active in the film industry, though he has become more reclusive. His last known project was a role in the 2020 film The Jesus Revolution, reflecting his enduring presence in cinema. As of now, he lives a quieter life, away from the spotlight, yet his legacy as a talented actor endures.
Oh, Joni, it's me, honest.
Paul Fix portrayed Henderson, the mining supervisor, in the 1966 television series The Time Tunnel. His character was a pivotal figure, often caught in the tension between the scientific ambitions of the time travelers and the harsh realities of mining operations. Fix's performance brought a sense of gravitas to the role, embodying the struggles of a man trying to balance progress with the dangers inherent in his work. After the time tunnel, Fix continued to work in film and television, appearing in notable projects like The Rifleman and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. However, his life was not without challenges. Fix faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where he was often typecast in roles that did not reflect his full range of talent. In his later years, Fix became a mentor to younger actors, sharing his experiences and wisdom. He remained active in the industry until his passing in 2001. His legacy is marked by a career that spanned decades, filled with both triumphs and trials. Last known information indicates that he is remembered fondly by those who knew him, and by fans of classic television.
This would blow out every power unit in this complex.
Aside from the fact we'd have a big repair bill on our hands.
John Hoyt's portrayal of Dr. Steinholtz in the 1966 series, The Time Tunnel, was marked by a blend of intellect and moral ambiguity. As a scientist deeply involved in time travel, Hoyt's character often faced ethical dilemmas, reflecting the darker side of scientific exploration. His performance captured the tension between ambition and responsibility, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. After the time tunnel, Hoyt's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films and television. He appeared in classics like Spartacus, and had guest spots on popular shows such as Star Trek. However, his personal life was fraught with challenges. Hoyt faced financial difficulties in the 1970s, leading to a decline in his career. He also struggled with the pressures of fame, which took a toll on his mental health. In his later years, Hoyt became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a career that reflected both triumph and turmoil. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his successes, battled personal demons that ultimately shaped his life. John Saxon portrayed Marco Polo in the 1966 TV series The Time Tunnel, bringing a sense of adventure and intrigue to the character. His performance captured the essence of a historical figure navigating the complexities of time travel and exploration. Saxon's portrayal was marked by a blend of charisma and depth, making Polo a memorable part of the series. Beyond the Time Tunnel, Saxon's career spanned several decades, featuring roles in films like Enter the Dragon and A Nightmare on Elm Street. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with typecasting and the pressures of Hollywood. In the 1980s, Saxon battled depression, which he later revealed in interviews, shedding light on the darker side of fame. Scandals also touched his life, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Elizabeth Saxon, which ended in divorce. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in film and television, often taking on roles that reflected his versatility as an actor. In his later years, Saxon remained active in the industry, attending conventions and engaging with fans. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in July 2021, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances and a complex personal story.
Jiggs, it's me, Dr. Newman.
Newman? I never heard of any Newman around here.
Michael Ansara's portrayal of Colonel Huda in the 1966 series, The Time Tunnel, was a striking performance that showcased his ability to embody authority and complexity. Huda, a character shrouded in mystery, navigated the challenges of time travel with a stoic demeanor, reflecting Ansara's skill in portraying characters with depth and intensity. This role added to Ansara's reputation as a versatile actor, following his notable performances in other series and films. After the Time Tunnel, Ansara faced personal and professional challenges. His marriage to actress Barbara Eden ended in divorce, which was a significant event in his life. The split was marked by public scrutiny, as both were well-known figures in Hollywood. Ansara struggled with the pressures of fame and the impact it had on his personal life. He also faced health issues later in life, including a battle with Alzheimer's disease, which affected his ability to work and connect with fans. In his later years, Ansara remained largely out of the public eye, focusing on his health and family. He passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumphs and trials. His contributions to television and film continue to resonate, even as the details of his later life remain shrouded in mystery.
You get the radio as prize and you can warn your forces.
And you really expect us to go along with this?
Sure.
As we wrap up our journey through the world of the Time Tunnel, we reflect on how this groundbreaking series captured the imagination of viewers in 1966. The show, with its thrilling time travel adventures, not only entertained but also inspired a generation. The cast, including James Darren and Robert Colbert, faced unique challenges in their careers, navigating the ups and downs of Hollywood while leaving a lasting impact on fans. Their performances brought to life the excitement and uncertainty of exploring different eras, from ancient Rome to the Wild West. Did you watch The Time Tunnel during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to those thrilling episodes? Perhaps you remember the excitement of tuning in each week, or maybe you had a favorite time period that sparked your imagination. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this classic series alive. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey.
Where did you get these?
We found it in the street.
Oh,